Okay, welcome to the review. So what I've done is, I did this earlier in the challenge, I ranked them out of 31, whether I sort of thought they were good or not. Let me just check this recording. Yep, good. Okay, so this is, as every year, my ideas sheet. To be honest, it's not as in-depth as other years. I mean, I don't think I've really stretched myself very creatively this year, to be honest. Other years I came up with a lot more conceptual things. I use Photoshop a lot to whack things together, come up with some more crazy things. This year has been a little bit more draw what you see kind of thing, so I suppose it has helped me to practice. It's been a practice year, we'll say that, but I am happy with a few of my pieces. I will go through what I used because sometimes I find that really helpful when I watch art videos. So this year I used Winsor & Newton Pro markers, and there are, I think it's 5 different colours. By colours I mean shades, of course, because we were working in greys this year. Here they are. They're really nice, they move really nicely on the page, and you have 2 different tips on them, which is really cool. Unfortunately, when I got to about day 24, 25, they were sort of running out, but this happened in previous years, so I really should have learnt. Also used some extra black, so we got a Faber-Castell one, and a pro marker from last year? I don't know, maybe that's part of the set. And then for my white, these, I love these pens, chalk markers, so they can pretty much draw on anything. Yeah, really nice, really cool. There we go. And when you use it on top of the drying grey, sometimes it comes out with a little blue colour, which I really enjoyed. To be honest, I think they're from the pound shop. I don't really remember, but 0.4mm, just black liner pens, and then when they ran out, everything seems to be running out this year. 2020 is a mental year. Laura gave me this, which was really annoying because I had to use my grip differently, which was interesting. I really like to draw in graphite. Something about it just feels a lot freer. And then probably should be using a proper pencil, but I just used this to do the rest of the detail. That's pretty much it for the original plan. And then ended up buying these bad boys from WH Smith because I could not for the life of me find anywhere these, especially in the grey. I could find them in some nice skin tones, I could find them in different shops, but no, grey was out of the picture, so I decided to do the last, I think it's 4 in crazy colours, then turn them to grayscale. To say these were £4, they're quite nice for felt tip pens. So, number 1, and ranking I gave it was number 4 on the list. So my original idea was to have a sort of yin and yang thing, and it was going to have mountains and this and that and that, and it was so complicated. I actually was dreading doing my first drawing, and I was like, that's not how we want to start things, is it? So I sort of simplified it, and when I woke up ready to draw on the first, I just made it a sun and a moon, and I actually quite like it. Number 2, Wisp, of course. Played so much Animal Crossing over lockdown, slightly obsessed. But this is one of the characters from it, and he's so cute. He is pretty much afraid of his own shadow. But as you can see from this, pretty much drew what I came up with. So yeah, there he is with all his little pieces of his soul. Yeah, he gets number 5 on the list. Quite like him. Number 3, can we not? Because this got number 31. So I ranked this last. I think for more reasons than one. It's supposed to be, obviously it's the Incredible Hulk, but when we first moved house, I put my dissertation books on a shelf. Yeah, he's just there on top of my dissertation books, and he's the rage I feel inside.
I've not really progressed with it as much as I wanted to because good old Rona made me sort of lose traction, shall we say? So also the shading's not right. I don't know.
No, it just, I'm not a fan. It's been, oh hello, where did you come from? There was one hiding. So number 4, is, what's the word? Oh, radio. So it's really weird because with all of these drawings, I immediately think of what I was watching on Netflix at the time I was drawing them, and this one was Ratched. And something to do with, I'm going to sound so dumb saying this, something to do with radio waves, I don't know, but here he is, cheekily looking down the camera, and yeah, not bad. What did I give him? 18. So somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Oh god. This one got number 30, so just behind the Hulk here. I think the concept's really cool, but I just didn't pull it off. I think I was feeling pretty off this day, and I was just like, yeah, that'll do. That's done now. I think this would be cool as a big painting, maybe like an A3 painting with like really dark colours in it and stuff, but something's just not doing it for me, and I just, yeah, Blade, number 30. Me please. And they are number 19. Yeah, so this is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and this is Oswald, so Obi and Ozzy, and there they are, just in their hay. We've got number 7, Fancy. Yeah, so the drawing is quite similar that I came up with. I just wanted to do a sort of Art Deco style, so that's why I think their faces are, well, I know it's why. Their faces are longer. Number 24, that's what I've given it. So, I don't know, it's okay. It's alright. I feel like the colours are missing. Yeah, I mean, black and white works for some stuff and not others, so I feel like this, I'd probably do like dark greens and dark blues and just really Art Deco colours. Now, number 1 is coming up. It's my favourite. It's your boy, Joaquin Phoenix. I really like this. I'm very proud of it, and I don't say that a lot about my art, but I'm very proud of this one. Just like it, enjoy it. Cool. Yeah, it's alright. It's a redraw of one I did in 2011, which is quite a sort of, it's a bit, I don't know how to describe it, like I was doing my best. This is when, the one before and this one's when I decided that using a grid is not cheating, it's just an aid to help you get things in the right place, because sometimes I draw what I think I see rather than what is actually there. So yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's a very, very, very dark image to try and work from, so I didn't really help myself there. It's okay. Yeah, I think I've come a long way. Number 8. Okay, yay! So when I said hope to Laura, she said, why not draw Captain Tom? And I thought, you know what? Why not? I want to try drawing people better, and yeah, it was a really happy story when that came out, and yeah, kind of ignited a bit of hope again. So there he is, and I gave him number 8, yeah. 28. Okay, so it's really far down in the list. And I think it's just because I used the wrong colours, and it's a really difficult one to get across in black and white because she's green, if you've seen the film, and yeah, I don't know. But at this time, I do remember I was watching The Office, the American Office, so Mindy is in the American Office, and I'm like, I can see her features in this character, which is really cool. And also, Sadness is Phyllis. Oh god, I can't remember the actress's name, but she plays Phyllis, and you can see her in the character, and I was just like, this is great. We're only on day 11, better speed up. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Number 12. What did I give it? I should know by now. Done this 3 times. Okay, number 12. Okay, so it's supposed to be Rachel Soglin from Star Kids' very own Trail to Oregon, which I actually called The Road to El Dorado in the last recording by accident. This one got quite low in my score because, I don't know, I just think the concept could have been a bit more exciting. I mean, it's a really fun musical, and I just sort of did this. It's a bit static, and it doesn't really look that much like her, and I feel like I've done a disservice. Okay, so this I gave number 11 on the list. The word is June. So I googled Dune, and there's a film called Dune. Don't think it's out yet, but it is the lovely Zendaya. There she is in her costume. They got these weird like nose things. I don't know. That's probably something to do with global warming, I'm guessing, and desert everywhere. I don't know. But here she is, and I got number 11 for that. This one, I got number 2, and it is Geralt of Rivia. This is based on game Geralt, not Henry Cavill. But yeah, I can't see his 2 swords, but it doesn't have 2. It's a fun game. I've never played it. I have, however, watched Dale play it, and it's very aesthetically pleasing as well as being creepy. This is a severed head. We are on to talking about Godless. This is number 3 on my list. These 2 characters, very cool ladies. Is cinematically beautiful piece of TV. Yeah, it's Netflix TV. I don't know. It's a bit of a love interest going on there. And the guy who plays Cook from Skins is in it. Still can't remember his name. Here they are. I think number 3, because for a portrait from me, I think it's pretty good. You can see actually the grid lines on the unedited version, because I just wanted a bit of guide to where facial features are supposed to be. Cool. Yeah, I've seen it once, and yeah, I hear people like it. So here they are, this little fairy guy and his little tree friend. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it again one day. But oh, and these pens, you can see where they bleed through. So if you're ever going to use them on, this is reasonably thick paper, and it bled through. So put a piece of cardboard in between your paper. Otherwise, you end up with these bits everywhere. So yeah, moving on, we have the lovely, based on Hannah Storm, who is basically my sister. Because I say based on because then I will judge it less, and that's what I did last year for Kate's modelling picture that I based a drawing on, because then it's more of a homage to these beautiful ladies rather than being like, she don't look like that. But I still gave it number 10 on the list because I know it's quite a striking image to work from in the first place. But there she is, Miss Hannah Storm. I'm going to check it's still recording, because if it's not, I'm going to throw this across the room. Look at me like I'm crazy. Right, yeah, number 10, pretty cool. I can kind of tell who it's meant to be. Yeah, some more grid lines. Even working with grid lines isn't a failsafe if you don't want to draw things 4 times, because you just don't have the time. I've left my bank card on the side. Gotta make sure that's not in shot. I had to buy more storage so I could make this film. On to number 18. This, I've ranked it like quite low on the list because it's quite simple. I mean, it gets the point across. I was just thinking about lockdown when I drew this. Yeah, so this is based, I do an epilepsy piece every year, and this one's more about sort of like health anxiety and feeling just out of it, very anxious about stuff. This is my own face. Can you see the eye bags? Yes, it's me. Dizzy. And I gave it number 17, so yeah, not too bad. Very simple, yet again. This, number 20, someone on Instagram shared this, and I was like, thank you, I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. It is number 13 on the list, so yeah, here is our little turtle swimming, and the plastic bags, and the plastic bottles, and the plastic netting? I don't know. Yeah, so it's kind of sad when you look more into it. Number 21! Sadek said that this... Oh, why am I turning it? Sadek said this was his favourite one at this point. So, cheers. It's got number 6. I like it. I like sleep. Who doesn't like sleep? The ultimate escapism. But let's Pikachu. I love Bulbasaur. Yeah. Cute. Okay. Yeah, Sadek, again, was getting on at me because I did not use the word disgust. Oh, did I even talk about that one? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Disgust. I did not draw the disgusting meme. I just didn't want that as part of my art, you know? Can you see why, Sadek? Probably. Because I just don't want to include that. But I did draw this, which is from that like short thing. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich! Because the word was chef, and I'd already drawn Ratatouille last year, and I just couldn't think of any more chefs I wanted to draw, apart from our lovely Gordon Ramsay. Number 26 there. Number 26. So, I mean, you can tell it's him, kind of. I think he could have done with a few more wrinkles, actually, and I couldn't see where his eyes were on the picture, so it's kind of just like, it looks a bit like a demon. So, this was sort of Dale's idea, because I asked him what came to mind when I said RIP or RIP, and he said the cat from Goosebumps. I've never seen it, but you know what, did some, it's got his own wiki and everything. It has 9 lives or something, and yeah, it comes back from the dead, I don't know. But anyway, here's a creepy cat. I feel like it would make a good placemat or something. And I gave it number 12 on the list. So yeah, not bad. This one is my little character. I just don't trust it anymore, you know. Here she is, digging up a fossil, and the colours that she has normally, she in this outfit, styling, is pink, and her hair is grey, and this is blue. So to have it in grey makes it feel very Halloweeny, I suppose. I haven't really played it that much near Halloween. I feel like a bad fan, but I think I played it to death during lockdown, to be honest. What did she get? What did I give her? What did I give me? I gave her number 16. So yeah, dig. How cute. Number 25. I gave this number 14. Buddy. Right, this is where you can see my pens were starting to give an interesting texture, which I kind of hoped to utilise well, with the sort of like the light burst. So the dark colours I obviously wasn't using as much, but the light colours were starting to run out a little bit here, but I think it worked in my favour for this one. So this is number 14, and yeah, diving buddy. Yeah, I pretty much went with my first ideas, and I think that might have been a bit my undoing, but I'm just kind of using my mental energy to get them done. The theme of lockdown, the theme of this pandemic. Number 26, Hide. So this is number 14 on the list. Pretty much a direct copy of like one of the stills from Spirited Away. I really like that film. Yeah, there they are. Just hiding in some hydrangeas. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. I mean, I like it. Number 27, music. So, oh my gosh, number 27 is number 27 on my list. How weird. Yeah, oh, this scene is great from Lilo and Stitch. I'll always remember it. But I took one of those Instagram quiz things today. Not quiz, but one of those things that's like, which character are you? I got Stitch. And then from Studio Ghibli one, I got the cat out of The Cat Returns, the really fat one that's really Mardy. I was like, I can roll with that. Number 28. This is where my pens ran out. And I ended up using these. I feel like a product placement. Ended up using, why am I giving it that way? These, which were £4. And they work pretty well, to be honest. To say they are literally just felt tip pens, to be honest. But yeah, I sort of started to think like a dog. Dogs see in black and white? I think so, anyway. And I ended up with a very colourful version, and I thought I don't want to just suddenly switch to colour halfway through my set, so I ended up using Photoshop to make these grayscale like the rest of them. But I think I will put up the colourful versions, especially of the next one, because people seem to like that one. So this is based on The Life of Pi, the film. I've also read the book, which was, it's a good book, enjoyed it. What did I give this one? I gave it number 21 on the list, so I don't know, this, I feel like this will make a cool painting, like quite a big one, and the colours are reminding me of, Laura said they remind her of Kath Kidson. I was like, okay, cool, we'll roll with that. Day 29, okay, so this is the colourful version, and yeah, I think I prefer the colour. Yeah, this is kind of fun for once. It was nice to finish with some colour. These are my shoes, my dogs, and the wildflowers, just added them in, but yeah, I think I will put up the colour version. Might mess around with it a bit first, but yeah, it was number 7 on my list, so must like it. Number 30, ominous, or not so ominous. because it's in pinks and yellows. I drew a Dementor. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit like it's on fire. I don't know, but in black and white, obviously it makes sense. This is the only thing I've drawn that would have actually been black and white in reality. I think so. Yeah, number 22 on the list. It's all right. Got a chance to practice some fabric drawing. Yeah, it's okay. My plans for number 31 originally was to draw the tortoise from The Tortoise and the Hare. And when I was showing Laura these, she said, "Is that a turtle smoking a cigarette?" And I said, no. It was supposed to just be the idea of it crashing through the finish line, or slowly moving its way through. And the word is crawl, and I just couldn't think of anything. On here I've written Alien versus Predator. Well, that didn't come to light. And on here we've got the tortoise from The Tortoise and the Hare. So in the end, last night, because I did it the day before, I thought, oh, I just really want to draw something fun, and I've got all these colours now, and I want to finish on a really colourful. What can I use? What crawls? And I was just thinking about Tim Burton's films, and then I thought The Nightmare Before Christmas, because Halloween, obviously, and one of the best characters in that is, of course,
Mr. Oogie Boogie Man.
This was pretty much the only one that I came up with a really more complicated concept for, because I just wanted it to be really fun. You've got the Tim Burton sort of esque swirl in it. You've got this little snake friend, and yeah, so I think I'll definitely put this one up once I've edited it a bit in colour, because when it's in black and white, I've given it number 9, but I think this one genuinely looks so much better in colour. So we reached the end. We reached the end. Hopefully this video is not going to be too long. Like I said right at the start, you can find all of the pieces on Society 6. They're on a multitude of different things, from stickers that cost about £3 or £4 all the way up to, if you really want it on a table, you can get it on a table. But Society 6 has got some really, all of the stuff is really good quality. Ships out pretty quickly. They've got quite a lot of sales on a lot of the time. Like I said right at the start, my Etsy shop will be up when I've got some more stuff on. I am taking Christmas commissions this year, so I really will be starting on those probably this week, which is exciting. This year is finally going fast again, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate anyone who watches this. Really appreciate anyone who likes, who comments, who shares. All of that stuff. It's more than a hobby for me. I really enjoy doing it, and even though I've not posted much art this year, I was really looking forward to this, and I'm really glad I got all the way through it. Just a bit of resilience training for myself there. I hope you have a good Halloween, however you want to spend it this year. I'm thinking of maybe just taping a bag of sweets to the front door with some hand sanitizer.